Well, today is an exciting one. I'm taking a break from my 3 of Everything series where I open all recent sets, and I'm going to open this rogue box of Ultimate Masters I've been holding on to. Unfortunately, I don't have 3 of these guys, and my decision in opening it is that it's as good a time as any. So many cards are getting reprinted nowadays that I don't see any advantage to just sitting on this forever. It's true, we've had most of the reprint sets out of the way, so it's possible that this holds its value for a little bit, but I'm cracking it open. The other thing is this thing is like hard to bring with me if I were to leave the country and go places, because it has this like little empty air pocket and the box topper's in here. So the box topper could very well already be damaged, but I figured let's rip it. Let's see how we do. This is going to be a ton of fun. Let's get into it. Now, in general, this is a little different than my other videos. In my other videos, I always talk about how some of these recent products are good value or not good value. Ultimate Masters has a bit of a premium on it, meaning it typically doesn't make sense to open, right? If you're paying, like in the US, a couple $100 for this, like $350 to $400 or more, you know, there's other stuff to open. Buy Double Masters 22. It's better value. But if you're like me, and sometimes you just need a little bit of nostalgia, then rip it open. It's amazing how I have nostalgia for something that isn't even that old. Here we go. There's the box topper. A beauty. A beauty. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Sometimes these things get damaged to hell and back. All right. That one looks okay. Even though the display is a little messed up here. Let's get this like I used to see it in my LGS. It's not even that old a set, but it just feels old. All right, boom. Ultimate Masters. Get in there, come on. Let's get some Ancient Tombs, folks. All right, I'm still interested to see how well we can do. God, come on, is that not a sight? I know this isn't, you know, Urza's Legacy, but it's still like old now for me. This is like an old box, and it's a ton of fun to open. So let's go back to Ultimate Masters. Let's have a ball. I'm going to save the box topper for the end. It's just too much anxiety for me right now. All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's try to keep the cards in the display like this. Now, this is purely for me. This is just like a ton of fun. So I'm sorry in advance. I'm going to kind of take my time opening it potentially. Ooh, nice and easy open. I think this is back when in Japan. Yes, so cardstock's going to be beautiful all the way through. But I think it means that the mythic is right behind the token. So I may have to, or not the mythic, the rare. I may set this up a little differently. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it was. Well, no, it is. Here's the foil, and then we're going to get the 2 rares. So that means I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the back, and that's how we'll open this. That would be 1, 2, 3, like that maybe? Boom. Sorry, guys. I got to do it. I got to do it. All right. Malevolent Whispers. Phalanx Leader, man, this is just so much fun. Treasure Cruise. You know, Treasure Cruise isn't a hit by any stretch, but there's not many hits in the common slot. The foil Treasure Cruise is okay. Let me see what I can do with this display to move it back a bit. I guess you got Kadama's Reach in the common slot, so I'll just put all the commons here. Maybe I'll sort them later. These are the uncommons, so I'll put the uncommons up top because there are a bunch of good uncommons. So let's just, if this isn't too confusing, we'll do uncommons, uncommon hits, and then all commons here. I don't know. We'll find out. Arachnomancer. You know what? There are some like somewhat okay Arachio commons. So I don't know, guys. I might have to figure this out. Last Gasp. I love it. Resurrection. Nightbird's Clutches. Mirror Servitor. God's Willing. And there is the token. I don't know what to do. I may have to pause and set this up a little differently. Sorry, it's been 4 minutes. I'll make up for it with some goodies. Rune Snag and Maelstrom Pulse with a Dreamscape Artist. Okay, so I'm going to set this up, and I'll be right back. For the time that I've taken so far, it just means a big fat giveaway in this video. Let's continue. I have to put the box. You know what I could do? I'm going to do this. So that'll be one side at a time. That one went from the other side. Okay, let's keep going. We're starting with the right side. What side will win? God, I love this product. And for you who are rolling your eyes because I'm doing this, like moving them in the back, I got to do it for myself, right? Because I just love the experience of opening this. Garna, the Blood Flame, Hero of the Lionett Tower. All right. Marauders, another Treasure Cruise. Already. It's only like 10 cents, 20 cents, but people do buy it. Twin of the Moor State, Defy Gravity. The Warrior, Olivia's Dragoon. Generator Servant, Beckon Apparition, and the Sky Spear Cavalry into a nice little zombie token there. You can get Merit Lage tokens here, which I guess would be my hit token. Heliod's Pilgrim, you do get a foil in every single pack. And finally, Eldrazi Conscription. Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. We got our first hit, guys. Eldrazi Conscription. It's a little anxiety-provoking. Only 24 packs, you know. Yes, you do have some cool sources of value in here, but that's not a ton of packs. Especially with only one rare in each, you know, unlike Double Masters. Oof. It's tough. It's hard to break even. But you got the box topper. That's the big thing. All right. Mistvale Plains, not bad. That's pretty sweet, uncommon. All right. Furnace Celebration, Swift Reckoning. Yeah, Mistvale Plains is sweet. A lot of good uncommons. And if I missed one, I apologize. I'll find after. Patchwork Gnomes, Kadama's Reach. That's, you know, reprinted in Commander Masters. Almost all the good commons have been. You have like Kadama's Reach, Faithless Looting, Frantic Search. Oops. So the commons really got hollowed out by reprints. It's kind of crazy. Faithless Looting, there we go. So yeah, basically there used to be a couple good, you know, $+ commons in here, and they just got reprinted to oblivion. All right, Beautiful Spirit token, and our foil is Mere Servitor. That's kind of a cool foil card. And in the back slot, oh my gosh, a Demonic Tutor. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Yes. Card conditions looking good. It is a bit off center, but it's Japanese printed card. It's in pretty good shape. Wow, we're doing really well so far. I'd say gangbusters almost. This is really nice. Eldrazi Conscription, Demonic Tutor. So obviously the Tutor just got reprinted as well, right? We just got it in Commander Masters, but because of the upshift, it's basically holding its value. So that was a sweet hit. There are so many good rares in Ultimate Masters. You have also like Ancient Tomb is just a rare. Lava Spike, sweet. There's a good uncommon. A lot of good uncommons too. I mean, this is a really sweet set. Fate's Fetters. We've seen that in what, Jumpstart 22 recently. So again, everything has been, almost everything has been reprinted recently. It's unbelievable. Faithless Looting again, alrighty. Into Ulamog's Crusher, also not a bad card to pull. Okay, Heliod's Pilgrim once again. Into a Fairy Rogue, one of my favorite tokens. Alright, here we go. The foil is an uncommon. Golgari Thug, dude. I think that's actually pretty decent uncommon to get in foil. And in the back slot, Lava Clav Reaches. All right. Lava Claw, sorry. Yeah, the land cycle's okay. But the Golgari Thug, I don't know why I'm getting like a good feeling about that. So Lava Spike obviously is a good hit. Mistvale Plains, that's over $1 if I remember on TCG Player, but not on the card market. All right, there's Liliana. Man, it would be sweet. I love Liliana the Veil, and I love the old art. So if we don't get her as a box topper, I would love to get, I'd love to get any copy, but a foil copy would be sweet. For me, that'd be the dream. But yeah, I mean, just think about how much of this has been reprinted. So you got Ancient 2, Darkmoor Salvage, sweet. So a lot of these land cards are pretty good in the uncommon slot, actually, now that I think about it. Shriekmaw and Sheree. Shizo's Caretaker. There's the Frantic Search. Do I even separate it? I'll separate it, I guess. Hissing Iguanor. Anyways, the point is, a lot of the cards here have been printed recently. Look, think about it. You got Liliana the Veil, which was one of the nice hits in here. That was in DMU. Ancient Tomb was reprinted in both the list slot and in Lord of the Rings and box toppers. So it wasn't that impacted, actually. Gemstone Caverns, a lot of Double Masters 22 took a lot of cards, and then, of course, Commander Masters took a lot, too. So almost everything here has been reprinted at some point, which, to be honest, could be an argument in favor of this box. If a lot of the cards have been reprinted and are unlikely to be printed again, although, like we saw with Urza, Lord High Artificer, you can reprint twice in a year, apparently. Maybe this is a relatively safe box, but I'm opening it one way or another. Basking Rootwalla And back slot is, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? How is this card printed as much as it is? We had that in like Jumpstart 22. I think we may have had that in Double Masters as well. We had it in Commander Masters. I mean, that card has been a 10-cent card for a while, and yet we've got it reprinted in like 3 or 4 recent sets. Oh my gosh, it's the bane of my existence, that Talrand. All right, Heap Doll, Travel Prep, and Meringue River Prowler. Think Twice. Wingsteed Rider, Flight of Fancy, Wild Mongrel, Foil, nice. Foil's okay, it's like a 40-cent card. Foil in foil, though, is actually pretty good. It's like $1.50. Groundskeeper, Mortar of Sands, Undying Rage. But you know what? I don't want this opening to be anything about finance. This is just fun for me right now. This is just a blast to open. All right, Zombie gives way to Bloodflow Connoisseur, and that gives way to, nice, Rhea Dawnbringer. I'll take that. Got one of the Angels. Sweet. The other good one is, what's the other one? The one that's kind of like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my brain? What's the one? No, not Lyra. That was the Lyra one. Reprint, not reprinted, but a similar version printed in Midnight Hunt. Sigarda. There's the good Sigarda, I think, is an Ultimate Masters, right? Good Sigarda should be in here. Okay. Firewing Phoenix, Boar Umbra, and Apprentice Necro. Carthadeon, Just the Wind, Starter Wayfinder, Gurmag Angler, probably not anymore. Eel Umbra, Crushing Canopy, Soul's Fire, and Double Cleave, and Angelic Renewal, and Raid Bombardment. All right, that's a pretty good common. Nice, the Homunculus token. Is that token worth anything? 2/2, Homunculus, I can't remember. We got ourselves the Murderous Red Cap. I'll put that down here to remind myself. And what is it? A Mythic. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. That's amazing. We got my favorite. Oh man, yes. 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 I can retire now. This might be a great stopping point. We got my Lily. My favorite Lily. All right. I'm going to take a break there. Thanks so much. Sorry, I had to let that Lily process for a second. Last pack of the left side, or the right side. So this is a third of the way through once we open this one. What a great first third, huh? Demonic Tutor, Lily. Some pretty good rares. Some good uncommons. Brazen Scourge. Let me adjust my camera there a bit. There we go. Brazen Scourge. Wild Hunger, and Forbidden Alchemy. All right, so I have to double check the price list on some of those. Skywing Haven. Fire and Ice. You know, Fire and Ice is kind of interesting. It's like 20 cents, but, you know, I'll put it down there. Stitcher's Apprentice, Slum Reaper, Hooting Mandrills, Death Denied, Shielding Plaques, The Crier, Spark Splitter, and Repel the Darkness into a Spirit. 1/1 Spirit token, and what do we have hiding behind it? Could we get our first rare out of the foil slot? Nope. Slum Reaper again. And for the last card of the right side in our first third, we pull Daybreak Coronet. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, guys. What a solid first third. You know, I'll probably do a conclusion at the end, but actually the one thing I'm like kind of hesitating on, do we only get one Mythic? That's why I love, by the way, Ultimate Masters compared to other Master sets, because so much of your value is in these rares. Like, okay, yeah, we got lucky with a Lily, but chances are we're only going to get 3 Mythics, and the most valuable card in the set is a rare. So it's a little hidden benefit of Ultimate Masters is the consistency. And look, let's face it, if you're opening this, you're not probably buying 3 of these to open. Even if you have the money to do that casually, it's not casual in terms of the value you get back. So it's pretty good to have a master set with the rares being the most valuable cards. And as you're seeing now, like, Ultimate Masters is not about the chase. I mean, it is a bit in the box topper, but the rest of the set really is all about consistency. And Japanese printed, you kidding me? This set's awesome. Fecundity, Snake Umbra, hey, Angel of Despair. There's a nice uncommon. I got to sleeve up the uncommons. I'll do that after. This is just right at that like $1 mark where it makes sense. All right, Reckless Worm. Oh, okay. The Mancer. Hyena Umbra, which we just saw in Double Masters 22. That was actually kind of up there. That was like a 50, 60 cent card. Gurmag Angler at one point was 2 before all the reprints. Turn to Mist, and a Worm token, a 6/6 Worm token. That is sweet. I'll separate that for sure. Uncommon, Hero of the Lena Tower. Not bad. In foil? Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty... That might be a little bit interesting. And a rare, the Rugged Ravine. Ragging Ravine. So again, back to the land cycle, which is very mid. But, you know, they have one. They have rare lands. All right. I think the most remarkable thing is just how few misses we have here. Got a little elemental token there. What I mean by that is the bulk is only like 2 or 3 cards so far. And that is what I love about Ultimate Masters. Come on. There we go. Flip it around. I'm sorry I'm doing this. I know it makes the video longer, but as I mentioned, I kind of need to do that. Songs of the Damned. I love the art on this card. I'd get a poster of that. That's pretty gnarly. Rally the Peasant and Ghoulsteed. I got to check these out again. There's a little Terra Expanse. It's not worth anything, but I'll separate it. Deranged Assistant. Reckless Worm again. Awful Snout, Shed Weakness. Dark Dabbling. The Elder, Undying Rage, and a Rakdos Shred Freak, and a Wandering Champion. All right. Okay, and then Elemental, Skyspear Cavalry, and Pattern of Rebirth. Sweet. All right, probably not worth a double sleeve, but solid card nonetheless. All right, let's continue. Oh, before I do though, I guess Maelstrom Pulse is still above $1. That means we've only had 1 miss so far. Everything's been a hit. So let's put Maelstrom Pulse in a sleeve, as it should have been from the beginning. And then over here in the uncommons, we actually missed a couple. I feel a little bit embarrassed. We missed Apprentice Necro. And I decided, you know, Fecundity and Songs of the Damned, even though they're not technically above $1, I'm going to separate them. Apprentice Necro is above $1, so there's just no doubt about it. That's a hit. But, you know, these two I'm still going to separate. I have to say, I've opened a lot of different older Master sets, like Masters 25, Ultimate Master, or Double Masters, and this, the Japanese printed Ultimate Masters is just one of the best in terms of condition. Double Master 22 is obviously the best, but since it's a new set, I'm not going to count it. All right, let's get through it. Sigil of the New Dawn. I love that card. Brawn. Oh, Brawn is another one of those that's like 20, 30 cents. Maybe I'll put it down here. I don't know. I'm not very consistent. Just the Wind, Faith's Fetters, Whirlwind Adept. Yeah, almost all the commons. Actually, all the commons are reprinted cards. Hey, there's our Merit Lage token. That's the best token along with the Worm token. Doesn't quite crest the $1 mark, but still sweet. And a foil common, uncommon, Hero of Iros. That's not terrible. And Dig Through Time. Embarrassed to say, I am not sure where to put Dig Through Time. Put it up there for now. That might be our first miss alongside Talrand Sky Seminar. All right, so this side of the box has been a little bit less thrilling, I have to admit. Mage Ring Network. Oh man, look at that card. I just love the fantasy in some of those. Young Pyro. We see you everywhere. Canker Abomination. Rune Snag. Can we get another Kadama's Reach? Even though, again, reprinted just recently. Heliod's Pilgrim. We got a lot of that. Thermo Alchemist. Mirror Servitor. Into an Ooze token. Common. Okay. Stitcher's Apprentice. Right. Oh, Ooze goes up there. And finally... Hey, Vexing Devil. Okay, all right. Okay. It's a couple bucks. In fact, I may be doing pricing here in the bottom left. This might be the first one. If I'm going to do it on any video, it's Ultimate Masters. Let's keep this rolling. So I feel like we have not had, aside from like Demonic Tutor, any of the big rares. I mean, Demonic Tutor is a big one. So I'm really hoping we pull something out of here. Let's see. Gemstone Caverns would be nice too. I'm not opposed to that. Got another Murderous Red Cap here. Reviving Vapors and a Channer's Edict. All right. Yeah, just reprinted and Dominaria remastered, but it is a solid card. So I'll even give it a sleeve out of honor, even though there were other Songs of the Damned didn't get one, but Channer's Edict, I like you quite a bit. All right, Another Thing Twice, Wingsteed Rider, Groundskeeper, Last Gasp again, Spider Umbra. This was again a common that had a bit of value until recently. I'll separate it. I mean, never a bunch, but like 25 cents, which for commons in this set, where you don't have any above $1 anymore because Kadama's Reach was reprinted, it's a little something. All right. We also haven't had a big foil yet, so I'm hoping that comes. Nope, just a common double cleave. And back slot, we got a rare, the Golden Fang. You know, can we do better? Let's see. This has been a pretty bad, this is the middle row, and it hasn't been as nice to us so far. Has not been quite as kind. Hero of Iroas, Golgari. Okay, we got that foil Golgari. An Anger, nice. Now we're getting up to some of the good uncommons. A little Anger action, sweet. Still hoping to get Buried Alive here somewhere. Flight of Fancy. Other Stitches Ring, Grave Scrabbler, Wild Mongrel, foil. All right, well, foil. Love to get a foil in foil. Ghoul Caller's Apprentice, Accomplice, I'm sorry. The Crier, the Spark Spitter, the Martyr of Sands into a beautiful, my favorite Citizen token that they've printed. A Mythic, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, all right. That's incredible. I mean, he is a playable Mythic, a good Mythic, and we get him in foil. That's awesome. All right, Leovold, Emissary of Trest in foil. That is sweet. And behind it, another Mythic too. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a 1-2 wombo combo punch that was. Oh, my goodness. Double Mythic, one of which is an Ulamog. The other is just a Mythic foil. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a Mythic foil. Oh my gosh, Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. Sweet. Now that we're getting back to Eldrazi's being cool, and this is also just in absolutely gorgeous, perfect shape. My lighting isn't perfect, so it doesn't look quite as stunning as I'm seeing it on camera, but this is a good Mythic, playable Mythic, and we got it in foil. That's awesome. The chance of getting a Mythic in foil is so slow, or so slim, right? So any Mythic in foil is cool, but to get one that's actually like a good card too, I think it's like $3 or $4 usually. So that could be like a $20 Mythic. I mean, that might be a little high, but in foil. Wow. Speak of the devil. I was just talking about how we didn't have one yet. Counter Squall, that's a good uncommon. Nice. Circular Logic. Was this was just downshifted, wasn't it, for Commander Masters? Or with, oh, Rogue's Passage. Well, Rogue's Passage. I don't know. It's like 20 cents on Card Market. We just got it in Commander Masters. Starter Wayfinder, another Frantic Search. Commander Masters all over the place here. Prey Upon, which is actually not terrible. Defy Gravity. Arena Athlete, God's Willing, which is also a playable card. Also, I think, in Double Masters. I keep saying playable. I just mean like it's decent. It has a role in deck. Some cards don't, right? Foil Common, we got the High Priest. And behind that, we got a Disrupting Shoal. Oh man, I can't remember where Disrupting Shoal goes. Oh, no, don't drop a card. Yeah, we've done well on the Mythics. Like, if you think you get, like, 3 Mythics a box on average, 2 of them have been hits. And then we got a foil, so I can't complain at all about our performance in that regard. Ancestors Chosen, Urban Evolution, Swift Reckoning, sweet, sweet, sweet. Fire and Ice, all right, I'll separate it. Arachnomancer. Slum Reaper, Hooting Mandrills, Ulamog's Crusher, okay. High Priest, Spider, Unstable Mutation, at least it's an uncommon, and a Fauna Shaman, all right. Classic Shaman. All right, let's get this Unstable Mutation into a sleeve. What do you say? Nothing crazy in terms of value, but all the foils I'm going to protect. Here we go. The last row. Alrighty, let's do it. Vengeful Rebirth, Sleight of Hand, and Buried Alive. We did it. It only took until now. In fact, I'm double sleeving Buried Alive. This is a sweet card. I predict it'll be reprinted within the year, but nice. All right, little Buried Alive action. Nothing to complain about there. That's awesome. Not every set has, you know, two. I think there's 4+ uncommons in this. All right. Verdant Eidolon, Olivia's Dragoon, a Groundskeeper, Repel the Darkness, Raid Bombardment. All right. Raid Bombardment. Elemental Token. Can we get a rare foil now? Mad Prophet. And hiding behind that, another rare. Oh, Engineered Explosives. Sweet. Now we're getting a little extra heat. A little extra heat. Getting into that double-digit category with the rares. Nice. All right. I feel like the camera's a bit crooked. There we go. Should have commented a little bit more on the art for Fauna Shaman. I love comparing like old art to new art. Dawn Charm. All right, I'll separate it. Dawn Charm. Penumbra Worm and a Blasted Genius. Another Face Fetters. Face Fetters action. Skyworm, Fiery Temperament, Patchwork Gnomes, Kadama's Reach. There we go. I think that's number 2, or is it number 1? One or 2. You don't get a whole lot of these common uncommon. 24 packs, so. Mark of the Vampire, Eel Umbra, Demir Guildmage, and Resurrection, Faithless Looting. Spark Elemental Token, a little something different. A little Spark. Oh my gosh, we got a rare. What is it? Seismic Assault. Okay, Seismic Assault. And behind it, another rare. Oh my goodness, let's do it, guys. Phyrexian Tower. Yes! Awesome card. Freaking awesome card. Awesome. Phyrexian Tower. That gives us a couple. Now we're cleaning up. Now we're doing the double digits all over the place. I'm happy about it. And a foil rare, even though it's Seismic Assault. We got lucky on our foil mythic, so we don't need a big foil rare. That's kind of the interesting part to me, is like how much these kind of other aspects, like the foil in every slot, gives you. Eternal Witness, nice. It's still a classic, even though, again, reprinted twice in the last year. We had it in Double Masters and in Commander Masters. Terramorphic Expanse, I just love the art on that, so I'm keeping it. Stitch Drake, Crushing Canopy, not bad. Last Gasp again, one of the coolest arts for sure. Conviction, Generator Servant, and the Safehold Elite into a Drake token with a foil rare. Spark Spitter. And Back to Basics. All right. I think Back to Basics is still pretty good, right? Pretty sure. I got to pause for 1 second. All right, 5 packs remain. I did a quick scan of how we've been doing so far. We have, I think it was 6 double-digit cards. That's it. I mean, the Tutor's a great one, obviously. So we got 3 above 20. There's just like a mid-review. Liliana is pretty close to 20 on Card Market as well, so maybe 4, okay? It's got 4 in that 20 range, and then we got 3 above 10. Back to Basics was actually a pretty sweet little hit there. So, you know, we're not doing that bad. We're doing okay. We got 5 packs, though. That's not a lot of packs left. Just offhand, unless we have some crazy box topper, I think we're going to need another hit here. But I'm pretty pleased with how we've done so far. At least we did get 1 big rare so far. 2, actually, if you count Phyrexian Tower. And that Mythic foil was just a nice little bonus, you know? Nice little bonus. The foil premiums across the board are not that high in Ultimate Masters. I was a little bit surprised. They're definitely higher in Masters 25. Prismatic Lens, is that still something? Is it still 50 cents? Probably not. All right, Treasure Cruise. The Marauders, the Scuzzback, Aether Snipe, Basking Root Walla, Dark Dabbling, Hooting Mandrills, Bloodflow Connoisseur, Lotus, Eye Mystics, Reckless Charge, Shielding Plaques, into Zombie. So yeah, we do need a little heat here somewhere. Vengeful Rebirth, another nice little uncommon. And Ancient Tomb. Oh, Goryo's Vengeance, though, is pretty nice. All right. Goryo's Vengeance. Nice little card. If you count all the like less than €5 cards, you know, we do start to add up. So I'm interested in how this is going to look pre-box topper. We got that box topper still. Still got it. Spider Spawning, Spirit Cairn, Mystic Retrieval. I will say we don't have very many misses. We have like 3 cards in the... Well, we have Talrund, which is basically 0. I would say Talrund is like negative 25 cents. But then everything else is around 50 cents, so not terrible. The Ron Mon Unicorn Homunculus is a 6-cent token. I thought it would be at least like 25 cents. Nope. Okay, just because we haven't seen it recently, you tend to forget, you know. Foil common, Vessel of Endless Rest. It's just a coffin. That's kind of cool. Barely see the foils. My light is that bad. And then finally in the back slot, nice. Nice, nice. There's another double-digit rare. Very welcome at this stage. But I think we're going to need something like a tomb. So keep hope alive for the tomb. 3 packs remain. I don't love box toppers. Not this one. This is another lottery box topper, which is not my favorite. Conflagrate, Meringue River Prowler, and Travel Preparations. Rune Snag. Canker Abomination, Stitcher's Apprentice. I don't know why I'm reading everything out now. Spider Umbra. I think I put the other one down there. So Unholy Hunger, Fume Spitter, Golgari, Ingot, Demir, Mammoth. Let's do the first word of each card. All right, here we go. After this, only 2 left, so we need a hit. Oh, that's sweet. That's not bad. A foil Darkmoor Salvage. Nice. And behind it, Life from the Loam. Also a pretty sweet hit. All right. We're just doing solid hits today. Everything is just solid. We don't have anything above 30 yet. Darkmoor Salvage is nice, though. That is a nice little uncommon hit. The uncommon land cycle in this set is basically as good as the rare land cycle. You got Mistvale Plains, Darkmoor Salvage, one more that I'm forgetting the name of. I am just feeling this pack right here. We already pulled Lily, so I'm kind of complete in terms of my goals for this box. For some reason, I just feel like there's going to be one more Mythic in here. But to be honest, I'll take... The most valuable card, I think, is still Ancient Tomb, so I'll just take another shot at that Tomb, if you don't mind. Appetite for Brains, very creepy. Furnace Celebration, Become Immense. We're going to see a couple of those when I open Time Spiral Remastered later. Whirlwind Adept, Crow, Dark Tidings, Miming Slime, Pulse of Marasa, Ghoul Caller's Accomplice, Thermo Alchemist, Double Cleave, and Heliod's Pilgrim, Nightbird's Clutches. All right, here we go. Zombie. Mark of the Vampire. Ancient Tomb. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. That is nice. Nice. So we did really well with the Mythics. I'm happy with that. That's a good finish, guys. Oh, we still have a pack. Never mind. Snapcaster Mage. Sweet. This is a sweet card. And I think... Oh, my cuticle looks terrible. I think it's come up a bit in value, so... Nice. So that's 3 good Mythics. I am so pleased with the Mythics that we pulled from this. We got the Ulamog Infinite Gyre, Liliana, which I will take even over Gemstone Caverns just for my own little collection. Now I'll still take the... No, not Gemstone Caverns. Cavern of Souls. Grave Strength. Hyena Umbra. All right, guys, last pack. Frantic Search. Do I separate? Sure, I'll separate. Fire and Ice. Same thing. Separate. Even though we have those both, I think, in DMU, right? Both were reprinted in DMU, and then one was in Commander Masters. Defy Gravity. Walker of the Grove. Turn to Mist. Another Kadama's Reach. No. Really ghoulish looking spirit token there. I got to itch my leg quickly. All right, I'm just procrastinating. I don't want this to end. And as soon as I reveal this card, guys, the opening is over. That's a sad moment every time. Okay. Just a foil common, Pulse of Marasa. So in terms of foils, we got a couple good uncommon foils. The Mythic foil is obviously the best. And then Seismic Assault, which is like a $1.50 foil. But it's a rare. Desolate Lighthouse. Okay. Into the rare land cycle. All right, guys. So I'm going to go through this. Come back for the conclusion. And of course, for the box topper. Thanks so much for watching. Phone is unfortunately running dangerously low on storage, so I'm going to have to do this pretty quick. That's probably good for you guys, I hope. Let's get to it. This was a pretty good box so far. The box topper I'm scared for, so I'm going to do the conclusion first. We'll do the box topper at the end, as well as any giveaways. Regarding Mythics, we crushed it. We got about 80 euros in value out of Mythics. Liliana, is 24 on Card Market. It's only 16 in the States, but Ulamog's like 30 in the States. It's only 22 on Card Market, so you kind of average out. Snapcaster and Leovold, both in Mythic on Card Market, are just under 20 bucks, so all in about 80 euros and probably about $80 too, depending where you're selling, in Mythic value. Now that's pretty good. You're going to get on average 3 Mythics per box, and on average 45 euros out of the Mythic slot. Not quite as much as other Master sets, So we did better than average there. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get the Ancient Tomb. We didn't get the Mana Vault, right? So we didn't get the best of the best when it came to rares, but we did pull Demonic Tutor in the Tower. That's already pretty good. That's 25, over 20, so 22. You got a number of cards over $10 or right around that level, like Eldrazi Conscription and Engineered Explosives and Reanimate. You also get a couple in that 5 to 10 range. These are closer to 10 than 5, but back to basics, Life on the Loam. Then you've got closer to the 5 level, like Goryo's Vengeance, Vexing Devil around 4, Pattern of Rebirth around 4, and then here a couple cards between $1.50 and $2. Seismic Assault and foils also about $1.50. So that's pretty solid. The rare lands, I'm a little disappointed by. They're certainly not like fast lands, which I had in my memory. So I'll do these as part of a giveaway. All 3 of the rare lands that we pulled. And as you can see, in terms of not huge hits, there are not many. Most of them are pretty solid hits. So those rares, I think, will be one part of the giveaway, and I'll do one part after as well. So we're already to about 200, a bit over 200, not counting those bulk rares in the back. Of value. And now let's go to the commons and uncommons. I was a little shocked we don't have more out of these. This so far makes up about 10% of box value. You know, in terms of box price, it seems like even lower, right? If you're paying over $300 a box for this, but you have some really good ones. This is just where concerns that I have about box mapping come into play, because I went through all the uncommons and I have almost no duplicates. If it was truly random how these uncommons were inserted, you're not going to have as good coverage as I did. We got like almost all the uncommons in the set, right? You're going to get a lot of duplicates, and we just didn't see that. Not a lot of duplicates. Now that's good. That means there's a level of consistency in there, right? That means when you buy this, you can be fairly certain you'll get a Buried Alive. Instead of having a box where you get none of these top, you know, this is $6 in the States, $4.50 on Card Market. Anger is around €3, $3. You know, you can be assured that you'll probably get, you know, at least one copy, as opposed to getting 3 copies in one box and 0 copies in another. Lava Spike at around 175, Eternal Witness around 1, and then you have the uncommon land cycle, which is above $1. That's better than the rare land cycle, slightly. Maybe I'll add that to the giveaway, though. It can be like uncommon and rare land cycle cards. That might be what we do. Apprentice Necromancer is 175, a little bit less on Card Market, under $1 on Card Market. Chainer's Edict, you guys know. Salvage, Counter Squall, a lot of cards here in the 50-cent range. Songs of the Damned, Angel Despair. And then we have a couple foils that are worth noting. Golgari Thug is around $1.50, and Darkmoor Salvage, of course, is also a good one. This might make a good giveaway card in and of itself. It's like a $2 card. Maybe I'll think about it at the end, but I think something with the lands would be the way I like to do the giveaway. All right, then we have the Murderous Red Cap, you know, some random uncommons that are all around 25 cents. I didn't really count those, though, so I just said, you know what, since there's not that much here, counting that Merit Lage token and the Worm token underneath, all the uncommons and some of the commons, as in Kodama's Reach and the Faithless Lootings. Ulamog's Crusher's not bad, right? Foil. You have some cards in here that will sell. They're just not super valuable. And then in the back slot, we have the foils, right? Pulse of Marasa is the only one that's notable. It's about 40 cents. The rest of them, nothing notable. So I would say about 20 euros is fair for the commons and uncommons and tokens, and that gets us to about 220. That leaves us with the box topper, for which I'm going to... Actually, let's just roll it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So not bad. Cool opening experience, cool cards. What's not to love? I am going to turn this around, immediately sleeve it, talk about it after, because I don't want to risk running out of storage here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my gosh. No way. No way. No way. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, guys, you know how much I love Lily. I talked about it the whole video. Oh my gosh, this is the dream. Oh my goodness. This is the absolute dream. Let's go. Oh, I gotta pause. Just in case we run out of storage, I had to pause. Oh my gosh, guys, we got Lily. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. 2 lilies. I joked about this earlier. I had this just like feeling. We got the Lily box. I'm telling you, I've got like borderline psychic premonition abilities here. I cannot believe I pulled a Lily. All right, so let's see how the back looks. It's in great shape. It's in nigh perfect shape. Oh my gosh, this is the dream for me, guys. This is the absolute dream. I don't even want to price it out. I know it's valuable too, but this is for me. This is straight into the collection. Lily, are you kidding me? We got the borderless foil Liliana of the Veil topper. Oh my gosh, it could not be better, guys. I would take this over Tomb. I'd take this over anything. Oh my goodness. All right, I got to pause again. Sorry. I had to keep talking because we pulled a Lily and my life is now complete. Yeah, I have had just ridiculous run of luck recently. You'll see it in my Phyrexia LB1 set box openings. You'll see it in my Unfinity collector box openings. You'll see it in the Phyrexia LB1 complete bundle opening. Remarkable. To be honest, I was not expecting to get anywhere close to break even in terms of value on Ultimate Masters, but we did it because Lily is still 150 bucks, and honestly, I might get it graded because it is absolutely in perfect condition. Flawless. In addition to the surface and everything, it's the centering. It is a perfect example of this card. So I might get that graded. I actually haven't gotten any cards graded recently. That would be one I'd consider. Outside of that, like I said, we did well. We got a lot of consistent value out of this box. The price per mythic average is about 17 to 17.5. That's both on Card Market and on TCG Player. So we did just a bit better than average. And since we got that fourth mythic, that foil, that's what pushed us over the edge. But we didn't get any of the top three most valuable cards. We didn't get the Tomb. We didn't get Cavern of Souls. We didn't get Mana Vault. So it shows that you can still do pretty well without those. Obviously, if you're in the States and you're spending $400 a box, I don't think it's worth it at that price. But if you can get it on Card Market for like 280 euros, not a bad Masters box to open. At that price, I would put it up there with Double Masters 22 and the original Double Masters in terms of good value. Avoid Modern Masters. These are much better value. So, wow, what an opening. If you add in that Lily, we're at 360, 370 in terms of value, which is fantastic. That is, more than I expected. And in terms of the giveaway, I was thinking a little theme would be the lands. So that would be the 3 rare lands as well as Mistveiled Plains and Dakmor Salvage. That will be giveaway 1. And then for the second person who misses the first one, so you email me too late, you can get Dakmor Salvage in foil, which is still a $2 card, right? So I think that's pretty good. All you got to do is send me an email. If there's some other card that caught your eye and you really, really need it, as long as it's reasonable, my Lily is not getting away for free. I'm sorry. I'll just let me know and I'll consider that. But all you got to do is email me. Thank you for the time, guys. Thanks for watching. This was a ton of fun. Ultimate Masters is amazing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much.